We'll be right back to the Syndicated Mickey Moore Variety Show after these messages. Having trouble filling up those spills? Picking up those dirty messes? Some rags just don't seem to do it. ShamWow? Sham what? Now there's something new. The old sock. It works great. Super absorbent. Always there when you need it. Comes in dozens of sizes and colors. The old sock. It's like an old friend. Order today and receive the old t-shirt. A new innovation in cleaning. Does just as much and more. Break it into pieces. Get rid of that old thing and upgrade to what's new, the old sock.
I love the old sock, Dennis. You know that. I use the old sock all the time. I'm a mess. If I didn't have the old sock, I don't know, it'd be rolls and rolls of paper towels, I suppose, you know, great expense and whatnot. No, forget it.
The old sock. This is the Syndicated Mickey Moore Variety Show.
Okay, we're back with Thugga Emcee.
Oh, yo, Mickey. Yo, in the house.
Arista Records Rap Artist of the Year. Multiple Grammy Award. Platinum artist. Thugga, you have risen to the top of your industry. I have a question for you now.
Yo.
You're following a trend that's pretty popular with the rap artists these days to have featured artists working with you on your songs. Now, on your new album, you've got all kinds of different featured artists.
Mm-hmm.
I wondered, who did you really enjoy working with the most, or who was most interesting for you to work with of all these different people? And we'll get into some of the different people that you worked with, but tell me who you really enjoyed meeting and working with on some of these.
Yo, homie, but my time, Carole King, she's quite a lady. I hit it off with Carole right away. We just had a real synergistic vibe.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about Carole King.
Is there any other?
Of course. Now, that Too Late Baby, that's the one that you worked with her on, that Too Late Baby. That's a great song. Right,
yeah.
Right. We're going to hear a little bit of that.
It's too late, baby. It's too late, yeah. Tried to make it. Yeah.
Now, I've seen Carole King. She was here, how long ago, Dennis? About 6 months ago, 7 months ago? She was promoting her new album, her new concert series that she was doing with...
We've had Carole King here a number of times.
I want to say Mavis Staples. Okay, the great Mavis Staples. Now, Thugga, have you met Mavis Staples?
Oh, yeah, Mickey.
You know Mavis Staples? Well, I'm surprised.
It's classic.
Well, she's, she's not
cool,
the
Mickey.
young people's choice. She's not the young people's favorite artist.
Ooh.
How do you know Mavis Staples? Why don't you tell us a little bit about your background? Thugga Emcee here, Arista Records Rap Artist of the Year, and kind enough to come down to the Mickey Moore Variety Show, the Syndicated. Have you been syndicated before, Thugga? The Syndicated Mickey Moore Variety Show. Thugga Emcee is going to tell us how he grew up on the kind of music that led him to be a big fan of Mavis Staples and Carole King. Go ahead.
Once I got into the good stuff, I mean, like you said, Carole King, Mavis Staples, these guys were really doing it, and that's why I just appeal to the over 60 crowd.
Oh, right, sure. So you're kind of a big fan of the senior citizen circuit.
There's not a lot of rappers in the over 60s crowd, so it's been real fertile ground.
Yeah, well, by the time they're 60, they're either, shot dead, most of them, aren't they? Or they're maybe in jail. Do they go to jail? Oh, no, they turn into TV show actors. That's what happens to the older ones. Yeah, well, you got that to look forward to when you turn that corner in your career. But until then, keep it coming. I love your choices. I love some of the singles on your new album, Fly Away, Thugga Emcee.
Fly, fly, fly away with me. Party up, party down, party all around. Gonna fly, fly, fly away. You and I like a roller coaster, up and down, all around the town. Fly away.
Fly away with
Come on,
Thugga Emcee.
baby,
Now,
gonna
it
fly
would be
away.
difficult to fly away with you, Thugga Emcee, for two reasons. One, are you 300 pounds or less than 300 pounds?
Yo, homie, I don't know.
Well, you're close to 300 pounds. Let's be honest now. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You're in good shape. You're a solid guy, but you're probably close to 300 pounds. It's going to be hard to fly away with you.
Yeah,
And
it's capped at 250.
well, okay, if you're 250, and nonetheless, nobody's going to be picking you up and giving you any piggyback rides. So when you're talking about flying away, you must be talking about on an airplane. Now, but I can tell you, if you could stick around for the next segment, we're going to be playing this game with Dennis called Same Person. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want you to stick around and play it with us. Can you stick around for one more segment?
Yo.
It's been a blast having you here. We're going to talk a little bit more about your album, play a few more cuts from your album, and have a little bit more fun with you on the Mickey Moore Variety Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yo.
Here's one off the album right here. We're going to listen to Thugga Emcee on the Syndicated Mickey Moore Variety Show.
Yeah. It's what's for dinner? What you making? We having pot roast. We having something good to eat.
Some potatoes.
Hey, Thugga, can you
carrots,
stay for this
some
new
good.
game that Dennis and I are going to be playing? Maybe we'll get a chance to play three-way. Dennis, does your game work three-way? We're going to be playing the same name. You got a great name. Are you good with names, Thugga?
Oh, yo, Mickey.
Thugga Emcee or 50 Cent? Am I going to get in trouble if I compare you to 50 Cent?
I can see where you think that. Are you ready to have some fun? We're getting down. We're rocking here tonight. We're gonna have a good time.
Top of the morning to ya. If you wait around, you can catch more of the Mickey Moore Syndicated Variety Show. It's going to be a doozy.
Okay, Dennis, I got a list of some brand new TV shows that are supposed to be coming out this fall. Have you seen some of these previews, premieres, pilot episodes? Have you been seeing about this?
Oh, yeah, I monitor it.
I
Second to
usually get excited about all of the new TV shows so that I can be one of those people that's just utterly destroyed when they cancel my show after just 2 episodes. I love that feeling where it's like the networks have personally singled me out because probably I was the only person watching it and they canceled it. I just hate that. Yeah, so and there's some huge stars that are coming out with brand new TV shows. I just don't see how they can miss. Like, look at this right off the top. Denzel Washington on TV every week. He hasn't been on TV since the 80s when he and Howie Mandel were on St. Elsewhere. Mm-hmm. So now he's in something called The Underwater Submarine. Hey, I don't know where else you're going to find a submarine, but the specifics of the title just lead you to think that maybe they're going to be underwater and in a submarine. So we've already seen Denzel Washington in several gripping military roles. Remember, he had to take command of the submarine from Gene Hackman in Crimson Tide.
Heavy drama.
He had to stick up. He had to take 2 shots to the face. He had to hold on to that key and bite back and hold his lip. The Denzel Washington show, that's going to be on CBS. That's an hour-long show that's going to be on CBS this fall at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. What else you got on that list, Dennis?
Underwater. It's huge.
What's huge?
It's huge. It's big. The biggest ever. Have you seen these?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, they're humongous.
And what is it?
It's like how can you even explain them? They're heaving. They're huge. It's gigantic.
Okay, are they X-rated, R-rated, PG-13? What are we talking about here? Bigger than a bread box?
Humongous. Big. It's the show's called It's Huge, and it's about huge things and big things. And the bigger, the better.
Well, I can assume that a portion of the pilot episode will be spent on something maybe that might not be children friendly. Is that fair? What I'm talking about are breasts. Dennis. You lead me to believe with your talk that we're going to get a little chance to see some breasts in this TV show. Is that what's going on here? Is Pamela Anderson involved in this TV show or not?
Is that this is about monster trucks? Or about
I don't know. You told me. I didn't know anything about this one.
Oh, well, we don't have any specifics on it. It's huge. It should be just about that, maybe.
Well, is this a reality TV show? Because I've got a reality TV show on the list here where the people go inside an insane asylum and you get to see what it's like, I don't know, to be on shock therapy, to be on drugs 24 hours a day, to be locked in a straitjacket, to be in a padded room, to be in rubber walls. And you've got regular people in there, I guess, that can kind of tell a bit of a story. And then you've got some people in there that can't tell any story at all, that are just, they've just lost it completely. Some of them are there. Some of them are criminals, criminally insane. It's called Inside Insane.
Oh, wow.
It's a new reality TV show. It's on Fox. And it premieres this fall. I guess it's on Saturday evenings at 7 o'clock. Part of their new Saturday lineup of reality shows, reality TV shows. Now, we don't know which ones of these are going to make it and which ones aren't. I mean, I would guess that a show that's got Denzel Washington in it has got a great chance to make it. What other shows have big stars in them, Dennis?
Oh, well, none bigger than Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood as the captain of the new Love Boat.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me now. He's not just directing this thing. He's gonna be an actor. He's gonna star in it.
Actually, the captain of the Love Boat. It's gonna be great. I don't know what Dirty Harry or what if we're gonna get Dirty Harry or he's got a range, but yeah, Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, ride my ship.
Now, is he going to patrol the ocean's high seas? Is wielding a six-shooter? I mean, is he going to go on? Is he going to go on the offensive on these Love Boat cruises? I mean,
that's a possible twist. I could see that where he's, like actually, it's actually a military.
Yeah, I mean, you have to expect with Clint Eastwood that you're going to get some kind of action or some kind of a quick draw. Or, I mean, pirates try to take over the ship, and Clint's got to give them a little bare-knuckle justice, old style, right? Tell me more about this Love Boat with Clint Eastwood, Dennis.
Oh, well, star-studded. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal reprising the role of Isaac, the bartender.
I knew you were going there because he's black, right? Right, and Isaac was black. I get it. What else have you got? Who else?
And, Rosie O'Donnell.
As the, as who? As the
the
chef.
cruise director.
As the cruise director. So sure. She's having a good time. Oh, that sounds like a winner. That sounds like a winner. Please tell me they use the exact same theme song, because if they don't, I won't watch it. But that's amazing that Clint Eastwood is going to be on TV as the captain of the Love Boat, because also on ABC this fall, and it's premiering in a prime time slot right after Hawaii Five-0, is the new Dirty Harry. So you've got Dirty Harry on TV, prime time, hour-long episodes, and I don't even know who's in it. I don't know who they have to star in it. I don't know what the plot is going to be, if it's in the 70s or 80s, or if it's contemporary. I'm going to assume that it's just going to be a contemporary Dirty Harry. So he's in the streets of San Francisco, right, running loose, doing his thing. Boy, that'll be exciting to watch. What else have you got there?
Underage Punks.
Okay.
With Justin Bieber.
Oh, and
Underage Punks. Underage Punks, part of the fall lineup. This is people that's easy to laugh at. Okay. And the more you laugh, the funnier it is, really.
Well, I guess you can't go wrong with Justin Bieber. I heard somewhere that just saying his name makes you more popular.
We will return with more of Mickey Moore Syndicated Variety Show. Don't go away.
How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Dennis, I don't care for that song coming out of the commercial. I want something more upbeat. Elton John's got a lot of upbeat stuff. You know,
Yeah.
Saturday Night All Right's for fighting would be better than what's the name of that one again?
Your song.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorites. Because I play it. You've heard me play that. A lot of people give me requests for that one, and but I always forget the name of it though. What's the name of it?
Your song?
Yeah, the one that was just playing. The one that I was just complaining about coming out of the commercial.
Your song?
The Elton John song that I always play myself. That I'm telling you that I don't like you to play even his version of really for our show. What's the name of that one?
Your song.
That's the song. You know the song I'm talking about. Just tell me the name.
That song is your song?
Yes, I mean, well, a lot of people consider it to be my song because I play it all the time. It's not my blockbuster special. It's a song that I like to play every once in a while, but it's a song that gets requested a lot. A lot of people think it's you know, they think it's my signature song or something like that, but I can't even for the life of me I can't even remember the name of it.
Your song?
It's not it's a little bit funny, but what's the name of it?
Your song.
Yeah, the one that was just playing. Play it back, and he probably says the name of the song in the chorus. How does it go in the middle?
I hope you don't mind that
Hope you don't mind. That's the name of it. I hope you don't mind, right? Or what I put down in words?
Your song.
Yeah, I think it's called I Hope You Don't Mind. Anyways, that's what I'm going to call it. So from now on, I don't want to hear I Hope You Don't Mind coming out of the commercials. It's just a little, it's my own, when I play it, I don't have a problem with it. But it's a little slow, the way Mr. Sir Elton John played it. I just assume that.
Your song!
It may be quite simple, but now that it's done.
Now, Dennis, as you know, we have a reporter embedded with our troops on a secret location, and we have been getting some news feeds from him via Twitter, on the Mickey Moore Variety Show page on Facebook. He's been blogging a little bit. A lot of what he talks about is so clandestine he can't reveal too much about it. We can't reveal his location. Some of the information that he has disclosed to me, frankly, Dennis, I'll tell you right now, is completely confidential and top secret. If I were to reveal some of the information that I have in my possession, I could probably go to prison. Yeah, some of the stuff that he's told me, he said, Mickey, under no circumstances can you take this stuff to the air. And I'm telling him, flat out, hey, you got to be careful what you tell me. I'm going right on the air with some of this stuff, and you got to let me know if I can or cannot say it. So we've got him standing by now. This is one of the few times he's been able to use a satellite phone, and we've got a clear signal, and he's coming to us live. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a delay because we're using a sat phone. He's coming to us live, and we can't even I believe that we can't say where he is right now. Peter, are you there? Is he getting us?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Peter. Now, can you tell us where you are and what you're doing and who you're with? What can you tell us? Have we lost Peter? Have we lost Peter? Is he hearing us?
Hello?
Peter, it's Mickey Moore. We're on live right now. We're on the Mickey Moore Variety Show right now.
Mickey, I can't say much right now. We're deep undercover.
Yes. Can you tell us what country you're in?
Deep undercover, Mickey.
Yeah.
We are just peasants.
Now, are you
here.
safe? Are you safe? That's a very. All of our listeners are very concerned about your safety. Sometimes we don't hear from you for weeks at a time. They're following you on the blogs. You've got over 3,000 people following you on Twitter. And now, what's going on with you? Are you staying safe?
Okay. Hello, Mickey.
Yeah, I think we're losing that sat phone signal. Well, listen, we're going to try to reestablish contact with him because he has some big news about a big move that America's making right now, and we might be breaking this story. So we're going to try to reestablish contact and get back with him right away. But in the meantime, we do have this issue about line 4. What is it? Why is line 4 blinking? Why is line 4 blinking?
The telephone? Well, that's an open line.
Okay, well, if it's blinking, can somebody get through there? So we have an open line, and we take these calls on the Mickey Moore Syndicated Variety Show. We take these calls whether they're on the air or not. So if you want to talk to the producer, Dennis, or if you want to talk to me, just give us a call. We're trying to get through them as fast as possible. Now, sometimes people like Rick, I don't know how many affiliates are joining us in the middle of our show, but we had a very long conversation with one of our great listeners in Rockford, Illinois. Rick from Rockford. You want to podcast that. Is that podcastable, Dennis?
It's online.
If you missed that, you're going to want to podcast everything Rick had to say. He's a big fan. Sometimes people call up and they're desperate to say something on air. And when possible, we accommodate that. I got no problem with people talking on the air. Other times people just want to talk to me personally, and that's fine too. We appreciate all calls. And right now we've got an open line. Line 4 is blinking. And I don't understand why. It should be a solid line. There should be somebody on hold for hours just going, what in the world? I have one thing to say. Is there anybody I can talk to? And there should be somebody doing that right now, and it's not happening. And it bothers me. I get distracted when things are. Just make it solid. Have somebody call in. Whoever's the next person, get them onto line 4 and make the lights solid so I know all the lines are solid. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, we've reestablished contact with our underground reporter. Again, I'm sorry, we're trying to keep this as top secret as we can. I don't even want to reveal this man's name, but he has been coming to us live from his embedded location. Okay, do we have him now? Okay, where are you right now? Can you tell us where you are?
We can't really say where we are right now, Mickey, but we're about to make a big move.
Well, what are you doing? What's going on right now?
I can't really say what's going on other than this move is going to be very big.
Okay, who's involved with this move then? Who are you coordinating this with?
This is a coordinated effort, Mickey, but I really can't say too much about it right now other than it's going to be a big move.
Okay, well, are you safe? All of our listeners are very concerned. You know, you have thousands of followers on Twitter. People are listening and waiting for your blog reports to come out. What are you doing can you reassure us that you're okay?
I can't really say too much about that right now, Mickey, other than we put our lives on the line every day, and this big move coming up is going to make a big difference.
Well, we want to hear more about it. Are you going to be able to get back to us with more details? We were hoping to break a full story here. We thought maybe you had some further details that you were going to be able to share with us.
Hello, Mickey.
Okay, well, I think
I can't really say too much right now. I've got to go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think we're losing. I'm getting the signal here. I think we're losing him. And we're going to try to come back and get more information. A big move about to be made. And, boy, I'd love to be able to break a story like that, Dennis. I mean, we fool around here a lot and have our fun on the Mickey Moore Variety Show, but we do take the serious news very seriously, and we've broken stories in the past, and it's been a while, and I'd love to break this brand new story if we could.
I remember that it was the discovery of the amoeba.
There was the amoeba, there was the sheep, the cloned sheep, remember? The first guy that had sex with the cloned sheep? We broke that story.
We were there. When they discovered there was no cheese on the moon, we were there.
We were there. Mm-hmm. We've been there from the beginning. We had that minute by minute news report going, where the news was so fast. We were actually giving the report as and sometimes before the news was happening. Do you remember that? The minute by minute.
Kind of a time flux.
I like to call it the Michael McDonald report.
The fluctuation.
It was very progressive, to say the least.
We will be right back with more of the Mickey Moore Syndicated Variety Show. Enough time for you to go and get yourself a delicious squishy.
Hey, you don't have a stegosaurus, man.